tennis bracelet. I love the way they've created this design. It just, again, it does give that really large presence.
It does.
And it's just stunning on the wrist. This at QVC would normally be $625 more than what you're paying tonight. It is set in 14 karat gold, in yellow gold. And you can get your choice of small, average, or large. Anywhere else, you'd pay $5,000.
I know. Can you hear the gasp out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's half of what we have for you tonight in value. Incredible. But for the next 70 people in this hot pick on the day, use the easy pay. Stunning. And I love too, like small, average, large is all the same price, which is so unusual and wonderful. And just saying, we do have another one coming up that I think it nestles up too beautifully.
They do look nice together.
They do look nice, but this is so gorgeous, Michelle.
It really is. I mean, this actually is very near and dear to my heart.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. I love the way it shines. I just think there's something extremely special about the combination of the baguettes and the rounds together and just how they play with one another so nicely. When I first looked at it, it's so squared off and it's so nice and high on the wrist that I thought maybe they were princess cuts when I looked at it. But looking closer, you start to see the texture. You start to see how it all blends together. I think it is one of the nicest bracelets that we have in inventory right now. And it is very, very special to be able to take it home and to try it on. You're one of very few people to own that. And that's what a tennis bracelet should be about. It should be something that is the trophy, right?
Yeah.
Not the first piece of jewelry that we buy, but the one that we aspire to own or that we aspire to buy for ourselves. So at that price, I could justify it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And I love it. Actually, I'm a white gold person typically, but this with the white diamonds and the yellow gold, I think is a beautiful combination. And will kind of combine if you like to mix your metals. It's like the white diamonds makes up for the white gold.
Right. I don't know if you noticed, but the necklace you're wearing was actually a companion to the white gold bracelet.
Oh, okay.
So that's coming up in a little while if you are looking for two things that you could wear all the time as your signature. Right. So there is an opportunity as different as this is, and it really is a very unique bracelet.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity to build a wardrobe around it.
Wow, it's beautiful. Look at it on Alicia. I mean, this is just the design. To me, it's another level. Like to see a simple tennis bracelet, I love a simple tennis bracelet.
Yeah.
But you would think to be able to get multiple cuts putting together to like this in a design, you pay more money. So,
well, you would.
You know, this makes me extra happy. And the way they lay, because they're almost like links.
Yes.
It's just seamless and so easy to wear.
I was shocked at how fluid it was.
Yeah.
I really feel like when you hold it, it feels very juicy. You know, it feels nice and hefty, but you can really like, I hate to say it, but it feels like money.
Yeah,
you know,
it does.
and it looks like money. And the way it moves is, again, a little bit sexy. You can tell by the way it moves really how expensive it is, if that makes sense, or how rich it is, kind of like fabric, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell by the way a chiffon moves, if it's a polyester chiffon or a silk chiffon. You can tell by the way a sweater moves on a body, if it's a cashmere sweater or an acrylic sweater, you know?
Yeah.
So I think you can really tell the difference in this bracelet.
Well, looking
Is it
at
just me, or do you feel the same way?
No, I feel the exact same way, and I think you can see it even when you look
Oh,
at how
yeah, look,
behind
look.
and from the side.
Woo, it's a gold day, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
We might as well show off that gold.
But seeing it in those other directions, that also tells that story of what not everyone else will see, but what makes it look like fabric on the body. If you want the small size, we have 10. If you want the average, we have 30. If you want the large, we have 20 available in our hot pick on the day. Check out of your carts. I cannot say it enough that if you wait and it sells out, I don't know when we can replenish, but if it comes back in and you're not on a wait list after it sells out on a different day, guess what? If we're not having the sale, we won't have a sale price. Off of our QVC price, we've taken $625 off the price. At retail, you'd pay $5,000 for this much in this quality of diamonds with this much 14 karat gold. So this is a really nice moment. 18-month special financing, $140 a month, and you can get it home, and you'll pass this down.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's that kind of a piece. And a tennis bracelet does make my heart soar, Michelle, because it is, for most of us, like that bucket list type of an item.
The design, we found this, my sister and I.
Oh, really?
When we were out at JCK in Las Vegas.
Oh,
My
neat.
sister actually is the one that physically found it. And she said, Michelle, you guys have to make this. And I said, well, I don't know. It's a little expensive, right? And I remember I texted Angelina, who was on our buying team at the time. And I said, you've got to see this bracelet. And I sent her a photo of it. And she sent me back a ring that was a dead ringer for it and said, you got to get over here and see this ring. And so that's how this all happened. It was kismet. It happened at the same time, you know, at the JCK show, 2 different parts. But this, I think, is super rich, super elegant, and one that you buy one time in your lifetime and you have it forever. It's just so elegant.
Stunning. It's like you could just stare at it.
I could.
So pretty.
It's almost wet looking. Those baguettes are such high quality. I mean, just absolutely
And I
gorgeous.
think that's where the GIA, you know, affinity difference comes into. With tennis bracelets, it's really important that you have that consistency. And if you didn't, it wouldn't be. You could tell, you know, like that matters on an item like a tennis bracelet, because that's a lot of diamonds.
Yeah, it really matters. Yeah. And again, it takes time to do this, to have them all evaluated. We require that every diamond be sent to the GIA and inspected so that it's always at that HI near colorless or better, I2 clarity or better. So you can really rest assured that what you get with us is our affinity promise of the kind of quality that you love to live in. So give it a shot. What do you have to lose? You've been looking for one anyway, probably. And this one's got personality.
The opportunity to get it is what you might perhaps lose, because in the small size, we have fewer than 6 total. In the average, we have the final 2 dozen. And then in the large, we have 18 total, and then we're sold out. Anywhere else, 5,000. Yeah, I mean, this is a really nice presence on the wrist.
It is.
I like that you could still nestle it up with other things if you want. Put it next to a watch. Put it, like, you can wear it every day.
Like, I used to really love looking at pictures of Jacqueline Kennedy.
Yeah.
And I think she had such wonderful style, right? No matter what your politics, you got to love Jackie O. And one of the things that she would always say is to get bigger bracelets, because then you could wear them over the cuff of a sweater.
Yeah, that's
you know,
smart.
and she was known for that. That was one of her style, you know, tips. So you could wear it if you got a bigger one. But if you're giving it as a gift and you're unsure of her size, you never make a mistake going larger, because nobody's ever said, I have too many diamonds, right? It's so much easier to size it down than it is to size it up. So that's just my little tip from me to you. If you're on the fence and you want to order it, but you're not sure which size to order.
I also love the shapes, Michelle.
Together.
Yeah, together, because often you have to kind of commit to one. And maybe your wedding ring is round, and you wished you get that on the sides, but then with those baguettes, you then get that like more rectangle square. So it's kind of a nice piece for that too. And matching back, I know you maybe don't have rings at home that are an exact match, but I do love the idea of collecting certain shapes and diamonds.
I do too.
And so I think, you know, that might be a reason you pick this up rather than like an all-round princess or a princess cut.
Yeah, I agree
tennis
with
bracelet.
you. And it's kind of like a story in geometry, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like a lesson. I mean, we could have made the links very big. Like we could have done with like 3 of those sections in each links, but we were going for that feeling like fabric, that fluidity. So we made those squares a little bit smaller. The rectangles are not they're just one little segment. So there's a lot of labor, again, a lot of pinning. And that's why I was showing you the fluidity, because there's a pin or there's a pinning or a construction that holds those squares together in every single segment. So with that, you get more fluidity, you get more of that fabric feel, that silkiness that we desire. It takes more time, takes more gold, takes more labor, but it's so worthwhile when you get it done right. We have a number of vendors that we work with. They're all at the top of their game. Don't settle for less. Even though the price looks small, and I'm not saying $2,400 is a small amount of change, okay? But in the real world of diamonds, this is a very posh bracelet. So you're making a wise decision right now, I feel.
I like that extra secure clasp.
Me too.
The small
Absolutely.
has
You need
sold
it.
out. You need it because you want to protect your investment. We started with 77. If you want the average, small's gone. Average, we have 14. And large, we have the final 14. That's it. This is the time to check out of carts. It is so much easier just to make sure you get your size, and then you can wear it straight away, and you don't have to worry about it, you know? Looking at it from the side,
Chunky.
It is. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, and I love the way it feels. I mean, you can feel it when you physically pick it up.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's really a beautiful. I think that is, I would recommend to you if you were shopping diamonds with us for the first time, I think one of the silhouettes we do best in diamonds is the tennis bracelet.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think?
Absolutely.
We don't do a lot. Like
No.
on a day like today, you might find 1 or 2 or 3 perhaps.
We know they're a major investment.
Yeah.
You know, and although this one is really the price of a really great ring.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting a whole
That's
bracelet.
so true.
So
Go price tennis bracelets.
I dare you.
know? I mean, that is where we wait because we think, oh gosh, that's going to be a lot of money. And you know what? It's like funny because we're sitting here. Look, I love our lab-grown diamonds brand. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, me too.
But I know our prices can be lower because we're creating them in a lab. We're talking about natural diamonds here.
there's a bit of history, right?
Yeah, for
I mean, that connection to Mother
$2,400.
Nature.
Yeah.
The heritage of owning something that was grown in Mother Earth over billions of years of time. They're miracles, they're little miracles of nature.
Yeah.
I mean, they show up in the Bible. They show up in so much literature throughout the ages. They've been used as currency and traded. I could go on and probably shouldn't, but I will tell you what, if you're looking for, again, something that's really impactful in your life as far as jewelry goes, this is the one to commemorate that special occasion.
Absolutely. And on the day when we have at our own QVC price at $3,124, we are far better than the $5,000 that you would expect at retail. We've made our price even better today because of our sale. It's not even $2,500, so you're looking at 50% off of what you'd pay at retail, which is awesome. But then we do easy pay, and you know, you're not punished to do easy pay. It's just a total win to put it on the budget, get it home for that first payment, and you get to wear it. And then Sean, remind me for special financing, is it 18 on this one? 18 months on your QVC credit card. I often do easy pay in diamonds because I just think, why not? Like, they're diamonds, so I'm going to be enjoying these for years.
As long as you pay them off in advance,
Yeah.
there's no, no interest charges. I'm all in too on that. I think that just makes good sense.
Yeah, I think so too.
Smart money.
You get diamonds and gold. So we're down to average and large only. We started with 77. In the average, we have 8. In the large, we have the final 11. That's for the entire country. So if you're loving it, if you're thinking about it, I also love our return policy at QVC because you got 30 days to send it back. So you can shop with confidence. You can get it home, put it on your wrist, feel it, see how you feel. But these were 2 of the things that I think I had my heart fluttered when I put them on my wrist.
Do you like my game day nails?
I love them.
Do you? This is for our gold sale, for the gold and silver sale event.
Yes.
I've never done gold
My
tips
kind of
before on my
game
Barbie
day.
nails.
Well,
Yes.
you know what? They look really nice next to this
Thank you.
this
The
bracelet in
yellow.
particular because I'm seeing this sparkle, the white and the gold. I think that this gold bracelet looks great with any manicure, don't you?
Oh my gosh, yes. Or nothing at all.
Or no manicure at all. In fact, if you don't have a manicure, this will make you feel
No worries.
Exactly.
You can wear it with any outfit
No
or
one's
nothing at
gonna
all.
No one's going to notice what your nails look like when you have this on.
So funny.